wore his cowboy hat to cover up his horns. Sweet talking, forked tongue had a tempting charm. Before I turned around, the girl was gone. All I can say is, bartender, pour me something strong. It's to the past, Vic and kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. It's to the girl who wrecked my world, the angel that did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. Watch him drive away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. Now it was long in chrome sitting in the lot. Fire engine red, that thing was hot. He revved it up, she waved goodbye. Love's gone to hell and so have I. It's to the past, Vic and kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. It's to the girl who wrecked my world, the angel that did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. Watched him drive away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. It's to the past, Vic and kiss my glass. I hope she's happy with him. It's to the girl who wrecked my world, the angel that did me in. I think the devil drives a coupe de ville. Watch him drive away over the hill. Not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. Yeah, not against her will, I've got time to kill. Down in broken Hartsville. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. This next song called Neon Moon. Now when the sun goes down on my side of town, lonesome feeling comes to my door and the whole world turns blue. Now at a rundown bar across a railroad track, at a table for two way in the back, I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. And if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes, sometimes see you in the shadows of this smoke-filled room. I wonder how many tears I sat here and cried, how many times that I lied, telling my poor heart, you'll come back someday. Well, I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. And if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Yeah, the jukebox plays on drink by drink. The words of every sad song seem to say what I think. This hurt inside of me ain't never gonna end. Yeah, I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. And if you lose your one and only, There's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon man. And if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon man. Now watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon man.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is like our newest song.
Yep, played it on the radio.
Garth Brooks. It's called Rodeo. Here we go. Well, his eyes are cold and restless. His wounds have almost healed. Now she'd give half of Texas just to change the way he feels. Now she knows his love's in Tulsa, and she knows he's gonna go. Yeah, it ain't no woman, flesh and blood, it's that damned old rodeo. Well, it's bones and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white and the knuckle, the gold and the buckle, they'll win the next go round. It's the boots and shafts, cowboy hats, spurs and a let it go. It's the ropes and the reins and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing rodeo. Now she'll do her best to hold him when his love comes to call. Yeah, the need for it controls him, and his back's against the wall. And it's so long, girl, I'll see you when it's time for him to go. Yeah, the woman wants her cowboy like he wants his rodeo. Well, it's bones and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white and the knuckle, the gold and the buckle, they'll win the next go round. It's the boots and shafts, cowboy hats, spurs and a let it go. It's the ropes and the reins and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing rodeo. Now it'll drive a cowboy crazy, drive a man insane. Yeah, he'll sell off everything he owns just to pay to play the game. And a broken home and some broken bones is all he'll have to show for all the years that he spent chasing that dream they call rodeo. Well, it's bones and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. It's the white and the knuckle, the gold and the buckle, they'll win the next go round. It's the boots and shafts, cowboy hats, spurs and a let it go. It's the ropes and the reins and the joy and the pain, and they call the thing rodeo. Yeah, it's the Bronx and the blood, it's the steers and mud, and they call the thing rodeo. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Do appreciate that. This is fun.
Yeah. This is one of our Texas boys.
Yeah. This next song's called My Hometown. Had a buddy back in 81 where we made ourselves a pact. We were headed to the new pipeline, we were never coming back. Worked 80 hours making time and a half, but the Grange was too damn hot. Drove home at the end of that week and we spent it all on shots. And I'll see you in Houston. Well, if I ever get out that way, I'll see you in Dallas. But I won't have long to stay if you're ever out west, son. And you're thinking about slowing down, I'll see you around my hometown. I played ball every single fall, yeah, I could run just like the wind. I went to college like they asked me to, but they didn't ask my friends. Don't think I saw a single classroom, but I drank a lot of beer. My buddies still love to listen to me when I talk about that year, and I'll see you in Houston. Well, if I ever get out that way, I'll see you in Dallas. But I won't have long to stay if you're ever out west, son. And you're thinking about slowing down, I'll see you around my hometown. I got myself a little band and we're pretty good, I guess. Never learned how to wear my hair and I never learned how to dress. I'm leaving for the last time, honey, yeah, I'm never more to roam. I'm gonna pack my bags a little heavy this time and get my butt back home, and I'll see you in Nashville. Well, if I ever get out that way, I'll see you in Austin. But I won't have long to stay if you're ever out west, son. And you're thinking about slowing down, I'll see you around my hometown. I'll see you around my hometown.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. What do we have? One more?
Yeah. This next one was inspired by a good friend of
Oh,
ours.
yeah. So I picked this song off of Craig, who picked it off the original artist, I guess, and then we decided to make
Country
it our
folk.
own. And so this is for Craig here. Here we go. You ready? Bartender, well, I really did it this time. I broke parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping about some bills, probably high on some pills. She threw my stuff out in the yard, called me a bum and slammed me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did probably what I shouldn't done. And now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm in a bar on the inside, waiting for a ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the key to her little car and crashed that piece of junk and then walked away. You know I'll probably get 10 years, so give me beers till they get here. Yeah, I know the sun is coming up. You're probably ready for closing up, but I'm trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of life on this dirt road, and everything I have is gone. And I'm tired of holding on. I'm in a bar on the inside, waiting for a ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the key to her little car and crashed that piece of junk and then walked away. You know I'm going back again, back to the pen to see my friends. And when we all pile in that county van, I wonder where I've been. I've been in a bar on the inside, waiting for a ride on the outside. You broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the key to her little car. You crashed that piece of junk and then walked away. Yeah, I crashed that piece of junk and then walked away.
We love you, Craig.
That's for you, Craig. Is that it? Yep. Okay.
And scene.
This note in my pocket, you gave it to me.
Every song starts as a feeling. Here's where that feeling finds a voice. No pressure, no gimmicks, just the space to make something real. Whether it's your first track, EP, or your next record.
Ruby Retreat, and that's where we're going to be broadcasting from. Jump Off Joe Lake. It's a really nice spot that he has. It's a little cabin with a dock and just a place to kind of get away from the rat race and enjoy some time with some family on a nice waterfront. It's hard to find these days. It's not as easy.
Beautiful spot out there.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
That's where you guys usually do the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. For sure. At Five Sons Enterprises, we don't just support music, we build it. From broadcasting and promotion to merchandise, social media, and talent development, we help artists and brands turn sound into something bigger. Whether you're launching your first track or growing a full-scale music brand, Five Sons Enterprises gives you the tools, the reach, and the momentum to be heard. Five Sons Enterprises, where music meets opportunity. Well, we're back. This is At Lunch with Will, Dylan, and Craig. We're up at the Mid-Mountain Saloon with Dave and Rey DeVoe. We're just super excited to have them here, or for us to be here.
Yeah, ready for liftoff.
Yeah.
Right now, here we go.
Yeah, for sure. And so, Dave and Rey, we have a little bit of history together.
We do.
Yes, we do.
I think you were maybe one of the first people I met in Chewelah, or
Mike.
close. Or close.
He's not
Sorry
used to
about
have to
that.
hold his mic. So.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I think you were maybe one of the first people I met in
They're
Chewelah.
making us work here, all
Yeah.
three of us here.
But I mean, if
At
you
the
weren't,
casino.
you certainly were top 5 of people I met back in the days where I visited the casino a lot. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was back in the day when I was a table games dealer.
Yeah.
And Dave would be out there playing some blackjack, and mainly blackjack. That was your game.
Yeah,
That
I
was
love
his game.
blackjack. We
Yep.
still go there once a month. We go there on our date night. We go out to eat and we go do a little gambling over there. So that's
You know, they only hire really good hustlers to deal
Right.
cards there.
right.
So anybody who deals there, you know, it's tough to beat.
I like Craig, man. Him and I had some good streaks there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots
we
of
definitely
time.
had some fun.
Lots of time around the campfire, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was getting to know Dave, and just the energy is one thing that really, I guess, drew me to him. And then we'd start talking about playing guitar, and I was like, hey, I play guitar too. Maybe we should get together sometime. And then it turned into being around the campfire and me egging him on to actually start playing shows. And so now you and Ray have been playing all over the place.
We stay quite busy. I mean, from the high of we had 60 shows 2 years ago.
A couple of years ago, yeah.
And decided that was a little too much. It was kind of funny. We were at 59, and the ski mountain opened up, and they had somebody cancel and asked me if we'd play, so we got to play our 60th show up at the ski mountain. That was kind of cool, but we decided that was too much. So we usually do 35, maybe 40 shows a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Staying very busy, yeah.
We are. Every weekend we're in an RV spot someplace, and we spend the days in our kayaks and doing that sort of thing. And then in the evening time we go play music, and it's quite a fun thing to spend our summers. we get to travel around a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, living the dream, right?
Amen.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've driven into we've played 3 different places in Oregon, so we got to scratch that off our list. We had one place in Montana we were playing, but we needed to drive over, and there was an unbelievable rainstorm, and ended up not even be able to find the place. Found out it got canceled anyway because of the rain, but so we haven't hit Montana yet. Maybe that'll be on our list this next season.
Maybe I'll look around and find something for us.
Right.
Well, and that's a big thing. Ray is very on top of her game as far as reaching out to the different venues and keeping a good catalog of those. I know that when I'm looking for different places, like I hit up Ray and just ask her, hey, like where's the good places to play around? Because you guys have kind of gotten your feet wet in a lot of different areas. You kind of know where to go and where to avoid because, we want to build up everybody, but at the same time, it's like sometimes, like you said, it can be just not the right fit for maybe what you guys do.
That's happened to us numerous times, and there's a lot of times where we pull up someplace and we're like, oh wow, look at this place, and then we turn out we end up having a fantastic time there, but just I hope we don't get murdered tonight. Hope that people don't dislike our music and start getting violent with us. And the next thing you know, it's some of the places are like that. Or we've played places that aren't necessarily country music venues, and our clientele there, we're setting up, and I'm looking out going, yeah, these are not our people.
No. And we also had someone ask us to do their wedding, and I was like, sad old country songs about breaking up and cheating on. I said, I don't really think that music is good for a wedding.
We're not wedding singers.
Yeah, that's great.
Divorce party, maybe.
Yeah, we could do that.
Divorce party. You could do that.
So if you'd like to book us for your divorce party, please give me a call.
It's a reason for celebration.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're spending money anyway, right?
Ray's really good, and she doesn't take no. Well, I'm not going to say no, but she doesn't take a non-returned call as a no.
Exactly.
And that helps us a lot.
Yeah.
So we have places that just love us, and we play there every year, several times a year, and they were originally not returning our calls, and she just keeps bugging them.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember they're getting so many different messages and from people that want to play at their location, and so it could be the perfect time that you just send an email that, oh my gosh, they respond to it just because it was when they were looking at their computer, and it has nothing to do with your music or whatever you're doing. They're just so busy.
Right
so you have
place
to
at the
keep
right
on
time.
top of that. That's what I would recommend for any musician getting started, is just get on top of that and stay on top of it.
Well, the other thing we did when we started out is we just looked around for open mics, and we'd go play the open mics and then contact them after that and say, you got a spot for us. And so we did that for a very long time. We just
at Northern Ells, that's how we got the gig at Northern Ells.
That's how we got Masters Brew House.
A lot of great pubs out there,
right.
For that.
Yeah,
They
and there
need
are
that
so many
they
places.
love the variety.
Breweries are awesome.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know me, I love beer. So breweries are an awesome place because I get to go and taste a whole variety of different beers. That's
cool. Absolutely.
That's the perks of the job for him.
Right.
Definitely, there's some perks. Yeah.
Right, there's some perks. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that our listeners knew how to contact you guys if they are interested in booking your band. Ray is pretty much the mastermind behind your marketing and stuff. So, Ray, where can people find?
Well, they can look us up on our website at Dave and Rey, and Rey is spelled REY.com. So it's Dave and Rey, or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Dave and Rey Music is on Instagram. And you can also look at Singing Fire Chief, because that's what we used to be known by. Mm-hmm. Originally, Mike Bentz made that tagline for David, and it just kind of stuck as well.
I think one of our first places to play was up at the golf course.
Before they had music.
Before they had music, so we started kind of playing there a little bit, and that's what they tagged me as, because at the time I was the fire chief in Chewelah, and so they tagged me that. And now that I'm no longer the fire chief, we get to be Dave and Rey, which I like a lot better anyway.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to be in a band when we first started, but that's okay. We have a good time with it.
Yeah, I'm very persuasive.
Yeah.
And it's worked out, and we have a lot of fun. So, I mean, it gives us something to do. We pretty much every night come into our studio and, play half hour, whatever. But it helps us unwind. And, if I have a day up at the mountain where I'm working and I'm come home frustrated, all we got to do is play a little bit of music, and next thing you know, I'm all chilled out again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
studio,
kinda cool.
a.k.a. living room.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
yeah.
it.
That's right.
It's pretty comfy in here, actually.
not too bad.
And that's why I figured we would come to you on this situation, because I've seen you guys doing your lives, which you told me over 200 lives, weekly lives there.
Well, during COVID, we had quite a few shows lined up, and then COVID came along, and they were all canceled. And it was very depressing at the time. I didn't even feel like practicing. I'm like, why? Why? And Ray comes up and says, hey, let's do some Facebook Live concerts. And we started doing that, and we had a little bit of a following that would wait for us every week. Every Friday, we'd come in and play for an hour, and that was an interesting thing that actually kind of helped us a little bit with no audience. Sometimes it's difficult when your audience is in an iPhone, and you have to learn to, go back and forth with people that aren't there and try to entertain people that aren't there.
At real gigs, they're not entertaining.
Yeah, right.
They're not listening to us
sometimes
either,
too.
so you got to entertain yourself.
Well, and that goes on to the whole thing about different types of audiences. You have the listening audience, which
Exactly.
we've all experienced that, where, say, you're the only thing lit up in the room and everything else is dark. You don't even know if people are out there, and you can hear a pin drop when you're not singing.
Yep.
Right.
There's that
Exactly.
audience, which is great for when it's your art, right?
Right.
And then there's the beer or the restaurant audience, where there's a lot of
Background noise.
a lot of chatter going
Yeah.
on, a lot of talking, and then as the night progresses, it gets louder and louder and
Right,
louder,
right.
and that's why the music gets louder and louder and louder. So it's just interesting how you balance between those two.
And sometimes it changes. We'll start sometimes in it, and I'll look at her and I'll go, all right, we're background music. Perfect. You think that people aren't listening, but then when they leave, they come by and they throw us a tip and say, "You guys are fantastic," or whatever.
Nice.
So a lot of times you have to have really thick skin, as you guys know. You have to have really thick skin, and if nobody's paying attention to you, they're paying attention to you. They're just not staring at you because they're having conversations with the people that they're with, and it's. Like I say, you have to have thick skin, and then sometimes you start off, and then the next thing you know, you get a group of people that come in that start clapping and start paying attention. You interact with them, and the next thing you know, the whole place is interacting with you. So it's kind of a challenge to make sure that you stay grounded and not go, ugh, we're horrible.
There's some different energies with different rooms that have to be adjusted to. And
And one of the cool things with us, and I'm sure you guys do the same thing, is we start understanding the places that we play regularly, what we normally expect when we go to that place, and we're already ready to act.
Yeah, we don't expect anything different.
Right. Yeah, and so
don't-
which is fine. It's like you say, it's different types of audiences, and how you react to them is fine. And sometimes we don't say anything to the audience. We just sit up there and play our music, and people are enjoying it. And sometimes we're telling jokes and all
Well,
that
we
sort of
try
thing.
not to tell jokes,
Well,
but yeah, because
but
they're not always
when
that funny.
I was in high school, I had a dream of being a comedian.
Oh, Lord.
we used to be able to tell jokes.
Right? I know.
And they used to hit hard.
Got a lot of sensitive people out there too.
Lordy.
Got to be careful sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to bring up, Dave, that you're the lead ski patrol. Is that the title up there, or is it director of ski patrol?
I'm the ski patrol director.
Ski patrol director
Right.
at 49 Degrees North,
I am.
and we're having a little late start in the season. That's why we were able to grab you
Right.
and do this before you're busy with your season duties. I mean, that keeps you pretty much. I don't know how many hours you put in a week, but I'm sure it's over 40.
I did 126 days last year I worked. And, normally when we're open 5 days a week, I'm there every day. When we end up going to 7 days a week during the holidays season and pretty much a big bulk of the year now, I'm probably 6 days a week. But it's something I love. I'm up there able to ski and go around and make sure that we try to keep our hazards down to a minimum. Because we obviously don't want anybody getting hurt up there, and so we try to do our best to warn people of hazards and that sort of thing. But it's a fun job. I enjoy it.
Well, what I appreciate about your leadership, Dave, is that you lead from a point of like a loving lead, where I think before it was more of like, there's definitely people that lead with a tyranny kind of thing, where of course you're in charge, but at the same time you enlist the help of your crew or all your other ski patrollers to help build everybody up. And I think that's important to do that.
Well, one thing I think is great. Let me have a little bit of stay on this one, because you can talk forever.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah, exactly. My opinion of him being the patrol director is that I see a unity up there now. I see every department working together. I think they all get along, or they're trying to get along. If they may have their bad days, but they all seem to love each other and care for each other. And if someone's struggling, they're reaching out to help. And all of them are that way in all the departments. I think it's just incredible to work up there.
That's one of the big differences is all the departments are helping each other, and are all friends, and we all can have good conversations with each other, and it's kind of cool that it's one big team up there, like you said.
Well, and instead of feeling like you're against everybody, and from that situation, that's not the way you want to be. You want to be a team player, working with everybody, boosting people's strengths, helping them with their weaknesses. Really, I mean, I just see that as like changing the whole culture up there for the better. And I appreciate that, because I've been up there since I was a 4-year-old, being held back by my mom with a rope, so I wouldn't go too fast. Yeah. And so I really appreciate Dave.
Well, one of the biggest examples I have is how close the patrol is with the train park crew. Used to, oh my God, they were like at each other's throats and all that. Well, now we're really work close together, and so that's my big example, is how good we get along. Even though all the other departments as well, but that's always been some kind of rift between the patrol and the snowboarders that go in the terrain park and the people that work in there. There was always some kind of friction between the two groups, and now it's not like that, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
To address those situations,
right,
and keep the company running smoothly. Those are just critical, because
I think we have some great leadership
in the wrong direction.
Any department head knows if they need my help with something, all they have to do is ask.
And I have to give my little department a shout out, because the Snow Sports School is fabulous. I love Allie. I love Rick. I love Leah. So you guys come up and take some lessons from us, because we have some incredible instructors up there. You'll have a great time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. When we get snow.
Yeah.
It's
well,
coming.
hopefully when this airs,
coming.
it's actually going to be full season by then. So that's what we're hoping by now. But yeah, and Dylan and Will and myself, we've all performed up at the Boomtown Bar. It's been kind of a real key winter gig for myself. And then I know these guys, like I was able to get Dylan up there on drums. We've played out on the deck, and of course Will and the different bands that we've been in have played up there a lot.
On the deck is awesome in the spring.
It really is. Yeah,
that was a fun one.
Right. Yeah. That was one of the things I had to give up when I took the job I did, because Saturdays, there's no way I'd be allowed to take off. So I had to say, okay, I'm not playing music up there. Besides, it's a fun place. One of the things we always got in the trap with is we'd end up playing up there for like 5.5 hours. We'd play our normal time slot, and then the next thing you know, the employees are getting off and coming into the bar, and so now I got a bar full of my buddies. So why would I want to quit playing music? So she's like, "We're playing 5.5 hours. Oh my Lord!
It's a little too
Just
long
getting
for me,
warmed up.
dear."
Right?
Yeah, well, thanks again for allowing us to come into your space and to do this show. I mean, Dylan actually mentioned it today. He was he brought you guys up to me, and then I didn't respond to him right away. And then he was like, today he was just like, "Oh, it was because you already had thought about it." And I was like, "Yeah, I had already thought about having Dave and Rey on."
Telepathic ways.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good team.
Yep, for sure.
Well,
And
we thank you for coming up here, because I know it takes a lot of effort for y'all to do this, and I know you're trying to promote live music, and that's wonderful. And so we just appreciate everything that you guys are doing as well.
oh, thank you so
As
much.
well, I wouldn't, and it's been a few years. I remember watching you guys perform at the downstairs at Lake House there.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And yeah, I remember it so vividly, just because you guys were just so well rehearsed. you were like these two-part one unit thing that just incredible, vocals. And I just want to tell you, I was really impressed, when I first heard you guys play down there. And when going back to, saying just how much even those 30 minutes a day when you're practicing, how that just adds up, and it really shows, at your performances.
Yeah, I believe that, if you want to be good at anything, you have to put a lot of time and effort into it. And one of the cool things with us is, like you say, is how tight it is between us. If one of us has an error or something, it always works itself out very quickly because we practice all the time.
Yeah.
And
Well, we're not lifelong musicians either, and so we really like practicing because it helps us get better with being precise and being on target with each other. So I think that I love our voices together too.
Right. And and the addition of the keyboard, she's working on her keyboard. She's taken quite a few lessons and trying to incorporate that into our songs. Some of our there's a couple of songs that she didn't want to play tonight, probably because she thought she might.
I was going to mess up probably.
Mess up that are pretty good where her keyboard skills are
Showcased a little more.
Yeah. Right.
That's another thing, like Craig and I even talk about, and it's fine for, having tabs and stuff like that up. But when you see performers and I want to commend you on your ability, Dave, to remember lyrics, because to me, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
And, we other performers as well, but that's where it's at. And I always looked at it and related to that situation as, it's like test day. When you took a test in college or high school or whatever, you didn't get notes. You either knew it or you didn't.
Right.
And so I can see that with you guys. It's just a great thing and shows that professionalism.
I feel that I will not play a song in public if I have to look at the lyrics. And so I practice them over and over again. And one of the things I'm lucky, most of the songs that I play are all from the era when I was growing up, young guy, and I already know the lyrics. I can already, I've heard these songs so many times, and all I have to do is come and apply the guitar to it. So that makes it a little easier for me.
Well, and that too for you guys, and you own it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like you're really trying to, exact the whatever it was.
Right.
And that's another thing that I really think is interesting with a lot of performers. A lot of bands throughout rock and roll history have done that. But it to me it speaks volumes about their creativity even more, is what I'm getting at. That you have that ability to do that.
I don't ever want to take a song and try to be exactly like the original.
Yeah, make it your own.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that's really important to take music in where you want to go with it. That's where the creativity comes from, right? And that's what gives you your unique sound. Because there's so many mimics out there where they they can sing it note for note and it sounds almost exactly like the original artist, but put your own stamp on it.
I agree.
Right.
Do something a little bit unique with it. We're really into bluegrass music, and so we listen to a lot of different covers of popular songs that are turned into bluegrass, and we just really get a kick out of it because it's interesting how the musicians are able to craft those songs around that style.
Right.
The last song we played was a perfect example of that. I kind of tried to turn it into a country song.
Cleaned up and countryfied.
Yeah, cleaned up and countryfied. So it seems like it worked out okay.
Yeah, for sure. If people don't know that's a rehab song.
Right.
Yeah, sitting at a bar. Yeah, that was one that I there's certain audiences where you can get them if you have that song in your tool belt.
I think it's funny whenever we play it because they don't expect that song. And especially when we played the ski hill, you would see the people just sitting down, and all of a sudden they'd look up at us like, "Is that what I think it is?"
And of course,
we're like, "Yeah."
We tried to clean it up and take the dirty words out of it, and I encourage people to sing the correct words.
Of course you do.
When we're playing out someplace, if I have the right kind of audience, and it's kind of cool to get that interaction. And then it's not me It's not me cursing.
It's not you getting in trouble. Yeah. Exactly.
Hey Dave, can you just turn your mic? That's what. Yeah. If you
Sorry.
turn it,
Yeah.
it's just
Sorry about
the
that.
way you're talking into it. Yeah, Will keeps on giving me the look. So
Will did give us instructions before we came on, and you did not listen to him.
Okay,
we need to do a Toastmasters class real fast, everybody.
Like this the rest of the
It's
time.
called
I'm too
How to
relaxed.
hold your mic.
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
How to use a microphone.
How to use a microphone. 5-minute speech.
Well, we can edit that out.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, usually probably when you're speaking to the ski patrollers, you don't need a mic. Everybody's
No, I'm
close.
very loud.
I'm very loud.
And then, if I have people talking, I usually stop and just wait for them to finish, and then I start up again.
Well, again, I want to thank you again for allowing us into your space, into your studio here. It's been a great time. I'm really excited to get this next season out on the airwaves, and I will definitely let you know where you can find that and get a link so you can share it on your guys'
Awesome. That
page
would
and
be
stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks
so
for coming out.
yeah, absolutely. So from Dylan, Will, and myself, and Dave and Ray, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode.
Awesome.
Right.
We done?
See you.